What's up, people? It's your boy Royal Black Jesus, aka RBJ. You know what time is it? Today is Let's Talk. The mic is on. And then yani yanyaba bakwa mimi friend of passport lady. And or the food from Yaba say, yeah, your passport me say my passport. I don't even know where my passport is right now. Because me nibi. And you know, and me will be, but me work a be pa old school journey be. And you know, me who know alcohol radio, so I'm nini chiching come about passport issues and things like that. And I feel say I will bring her on my platform that is Trend Africa TV on my talk show that is called Let's Talk, so that she can explain certain things for us. And then yani about Joycelyn, ewo ahumano so yani be chiching come. But before I'm in Bebano, we have some few things that I wanted to iron it. My program won't say be a college straight now your interview man for, but right now we want to make it fun. And you know, I've created another small 5-minute segment in there that calls I've named it Happy Yourself Moment, where I play a song for the week. For say me day. Now my dear sir. But I know my team now, but I couldn't get my production team around me to not me or something. I'm doing my own thing over here. At the same time, no, after that, no, many young Bema back home, our friend Alfred. And when it comes to politics, no, he's genius. And then my two friends say, "Obeba, na watch the call politics more." And then we have this segment is going to be amazing. Don't go nowhere. When you come, make sure you share the page. Invite somebody, because the interview itself, no, when you come on board, no, make sure you invite somebody to come and witness. And I'm saying, you come and understand certain things when your passport and things like, because the Ghana, your passport, therefore, you blue, you green, you yellow. I don't even know which color I have right now. And you know, but before that, no, let's look at. Let me play a quick commercial, and then we'll start with my happy yourself moment. No, now when we say like this is me dear salmon yeah. Mami fa a new.
I would up on a bit. Fim. Yeah. Where them a chat?
Turn it up, hey.
Turn up.
Hamdo. Man go please. Hamdulillah. Ha. Je m'appelle man go please. Django. Where I come from, man no the please. Django. It's a dream come true. When me step in at the yard, me to song when a man go decrease. Django. Mama mente alhamdulillah. Django. Me go speed and they can't jump me tie. Django. This a ghetto anthem for the street. Boom, them a know say a time for the lie. Django. They started from the icon thing. Django. Me chichi on what say python thing. Django. Star boy from a jungle. And me, everybody got all in my eyes on thing. Django. Now my song is a bangari. Alla mum popi champagne. Django. From Utumina to Hallelujah to the Zaman. Now my hit it ball like a tangari.
Django. Enti se me faha. Me faha. Yes, eba me hona se me so ha. She me shoe. Bomb me tie. Let the sound do be na me pocket tie. Shubiru. Shabire. Fama sum sana maya habire. Gogo. Gaga. Hamdo. Django.
Maybe tune me kwa sata mari. Django. Mapasema kwa tipata wari. Django. Mede batu ringo wapen baya me hutisha sata wari. Django. Madibiti beshasha kwa de. Django. Nimi jimini tisha kwa made. Django. Shami konya frasge si ufiri midini kwa sawa kwa na de. Beji kisi
me faha. Yes, eba me hona se me so ha. She me shoe. Bomb me tie. Let the sound do be na me pocket tie. Shubiru. Shabire. Fama sum sana maya habire. Gogo. Gaga. Hamdo. Django.
Okay, now do the dance only. Django. Alla mama me fans only. Django. Check it there, papi do, what's it there? Too more, let's give him an example only. Django. pretty girl, come squeeze my thing. Rabbit me, yeah, me two style. Allah move to makabira, muna zuwa gari kamandaras, cool style. Sound and if I was se kaboom. Fantano veggie sam shokagoon. Rastaman say, ah boy, you know too good. Up say me really want tabatum. And to my ghetto family, my shot and I in the samiri. Me I pray God help you, cause say amen. Munye na mubiki kamiri.
Enti se me faha, Yes, eba me hona se me so high. She me shoe, bomb me tie. Met the sound do be na me buggy tie. Shubiru, shabire. Pama sum sana ma ya habire. Go gaga, hamdo, Django.
Check out this beautifully made artistry of coffee tables made from a combination of recycled tires, jute ropes, wood, and fabric to suit your style. Yes, we make to order. These coffee tables can help you make a statement in your bedrooms, offices, and living rooms. But remember, we only ship within the USA and Canada after shipping cost is paid. Call Jasper Designs on 1-306-203-2650 or email us at doduyayra@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Jasper Love or follow Pearl Yara Agboka on Facebook. Don't be left out. Please place your orders now.
Like I told you, people, we're gonna have fun today. We just start with some fun. I just want you to, release some stress and things like that. That's why I play you Jungle by Blade, the B Blade. I love this song. I came across this song about a week ago. A week ago, but it has been in the system about 7 months. I'm surprised that nobody is helping up, nobody is pushing this song because I feel like it's a danceable song. Callers should respond. I like the video. I like the concept of the whole thing is just beautiful. If this is Shatawale's song or Stoneboy or Sarkodie or whatever, man, this song will be all over. So let's support our own. Let's support the young ones that are coming because they are the ones. Those are our future, man. So let's support those people. Now we're gonna have our first take. Our first take on what do you call it? On our program, on this talk show called Let's Talk, our political first take show. It's gonna be this is our first time doing this. So we have our brother, my brother from another mother, all the way from the Washington Bay area, doing amazing when it comes to politics. This man is just on point. I'm gonna bring him on board so that he will tell us a little bit about what is going on in Ghana right now. Because I know there's a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on. So I'm bringing my brother Alfred on board to tell us what is going on in Ghana. Oh my God, Ghana. I know that there's court issues. I'm not a political guy, so Charlie, the politics, the back politics there, Charlie, I'm zero, man. But let me bring my brother on right now. Brother Alfred, pick up yourself and happy. I'm so happy that you are on Trend Africa TV today and also on my show called Let's Talk. You are welcome, my brother.
Thank you. Big up. And Django. I saw
Django.
I thought that was a good music, though. That was a good song. So
thank you, my brother. I think so too. I think
after hearing it here, I'll be playing it next in my car. So
that's what I'm talking about. Let's support our own. All right, brother, brother Alfred.
Yep.
Tell us what is going on in Ghana right now. You when it comes to politics, I believe that you are a political genius. So hey, what is going on in Ghana right now?
Well, so there's a lot going in Ghana. It's just, where do I start? So let's start from the court case. We know on the 7th of December, we went to, or Ghana went to the ballot and voted. After the election, all kinds of things happened. The electoral commissioner on the 9th declared the results, then went back on the 10th and changed the numbers she declared. Apparently, she made a mistake on the number of valid votes casted. As a result of that, one of the candidate, the main opposition candidate, which is John Dramani Mahama, went to court. He had 21 days from the day the election result is declared to actually file his petition, which he did. He filed this petition, and the first respondent, being the electoral commissioner, responded to it. The second respondent, which is the president, also responded to it. And all kinds of other preliminary processes went on. And now we are at the stage where they are cross-examining witnesses. But a few things happened along the line. So one of the key things that happened was the petitioner's lawyer filed an application on behalf of the petitioner they asked for leave from the court to serve some interrogatories, which are like questions on the respondent, on the first respondent. What they are doing is they are trying to get the first respondent to answer to certain questions. So what are the issues? What are they looking for in court? They are saying that one, that according to Article 63, 3 of our Constitution, for anyone to be declared president, the person has to win 50 plus 1% of votes cast at an election in order to be declared president. But based on the numbers that the Electoral Commissioner declared and called that Akufo-Addo won the election, according to the NDC or President John Dramani Mahama, Akufo-Addo could not have gotten 50 plus 1 to become president. And therefore, he's going to court and asking the court to set aside the declaration and to actually bar the current president, Nana Akufo-Addo, from holding himself as president. Bear in mind, the president has already been inaugurated. He has taken office. He's putting his administration together. But that has been the case. In Ghana, in 2012, we had a similar thing where we went to, Akufo-Addo went to the Supreme Court challenging an election that was won by John Dramani Mahama. At the time, John Dramani Mahama assumed office, continued to serve as president until the case was disposed of. So we expected that to be the case this time. And that is exactly what is going on. Akufo-Addo has been installed. He's ruling the country for now until a determination is made that he's not a president or that there should be a rerun. Now, the application that was filed to serve those questions on the respondent or the EC was denied by the Electoral Commissioner. One, because the Electoral Commissioner said, if those questions are so important to the petitioner can ask them during cross-examination. In other words, when the witnesses mount the witness box, the petitioner has all the opportunity to ask those questions to the respondent. So the Supreme Court wasn't going to allow for the interrogatories to be served on the respondents. Now, after the 2012 election petition, we did something, which is we came and put together what we call a constitutional instrument, a CI 99, which is a set of rules for how such petitions will be dealt with. So back in the day, there were certain processes that we went through, but we kind of streamlined all those processes in CI 99. And CI 99 is saying that, one, if you do not have a relief in your petition, then it's going to be hard for you to come and bring that relief either through a witness or through any other process. So we've seen so many different applications filed by the petitioner's lawyers that was rejected just because, one, certain things they were asking for in those applications were not things they had originally pleaded in the petition. So the Supreme Court says, according to CI 99, we are not approving you. The recent one, which was the one that happened yesterday, was that, again, the petitioner's lawyers filed to obtain documentation from the Electoral Commission, which is the first responder, so that they can examine. They are asking that the numbers on which the Electoral Commissioner relied and declared the president as, the winner of the election differs from the numbers the MDC have. So they are asking the Electoral Commissioner to give them their numbers so they can look and do a comparison. That too was denied because the Supreme Court says, if you, came to us and petitioned us to, overturn a result that was legitimately declared on behalf of your opponent, you should have the numbers on which you are basing your whole petition. So if you don't have the numbers, or what we call the burden of proof, it's on you to produce those numbers, not to come to us and ask us to go and help you obtain the numbers in another way. So there are so many things happening in court, and it's unpredictable what's, application is going to be granted or which application is not going to be granted. But so far, it looks like the petitioner is not getting a lot of applications granted. So there is going to be a hearing again, I think, on Friday. And in this hearing, I think the court is going to rule on another application for the petitioner. But we would join the court again on Friday and bring you updates either on this program or on the Ghana Agenda, which comes on Sunday. Now, that's about the courts. Some other things are happening in Ghana. One is a situation we discussed last week on the Ghana Agenda, which is we in Ghana today are trying to form a development bank. When we say a development bank, when you look at countries like Thailand, countries in the Asian area, they all rely on development banks to develop their country. In other words, development banks are not banks that take deposit from customers. These are banks that just give loans, long-term loans. You see, what happens in Ghana is loans are only given to companies that have connections. If you don't have a connection in Ghana, you're not getting a loan. Either you know somebody in the bank, or you belong to you are a subsidiary of a multinational company. That's the only way you can get a loan. The average lifespan of a loan, or the longest loan term you can get, is 3 years. So for instance, if you have a business that is going to take you 5 years to make your first profit, you are not going to get a loan from anybody to back that business up. So what we really lack, or what we needed in Ghana for us to actually properly develop the economy, is for us to have an institution that can extend long-term loans to businesses, to agriculture businesses, manufacturing businesses, like the ones that are producing the juices, the furniture makers, the gari, all the pharmaceuticals. These companies currently are not getting those loans, and they are not getting it for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons they are not getting the loan is, one, the collateral that the banks are usually ask for. So you go to a bank and you are asking for a loan, and I'll give you an example. Say you are looking for $20,000 in loan in Ghana. They are asking for 260% collateral coverage. In other words, the collateral that you have to bring in order to get that $20,000 has to be about 2.5 times the amount you're asking for. The collateral has to be valued for more than $50,000 just for you to get, a $20,000 loan. So a lot of small businesses can afford that, or they don't have those collateral. If I have a collateral that is valued, almost 3 times the money I'm looking for, why would I even go look for that money, right? So it is tough for businesses to get loan in Ghana, not only just because of the collateral, but also the government itself. The government of Ghana borrows from the banks way more than any other, business. The government is the number one borrower. So it is more lucrative for the banks to borrow to the government, who is going to pay by all means. The government is guaranteed to pay. But when they give money to small businesses, chances are they will not get paid. A couple of banks closed because the loans that they will give out were not being paid back. We call them non-performing loans. If you recall, between last 2 and 3 years or so, between 2017 all the way through 2019, we closed down about 9 major banks. We closed down 9 major. Some of them we closed down completely. Others we kind of merged them with other banks in order to form a new bank. So the situation as far as giving loan to businesses that are willing to expand and operate, increase the activities and grow, it's not there. So the government is now finding ways to build what we call a development bank that will be dedicated strictly to just giving loans, long-term loans to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Now, the question is, have we done this before? And if we've done this before, what is the lessons? What have we learned from doing this? So back in 1963, we formed a development bank in Ghana called National Investment Bank, NIB. NIB. As part of NIB, we had a portion of NIB, a department of NIB that was dedicated strictly to agriculture. And then we decided in 1965 that, you know what? Why don't we take that department of NIB that is dedicated to agriculture and make it another development bank of its own? So we formed Agri Development Bank, which is another development bank. But what ended up happening is these two banks lost their main purpose of being formed. They are no longer behaving like a development bank. They've completely gone into commercial bank. Why? Because the business model wasn't working. They were, when they started, they were extending those loans, but people were not paying the loans back. People couldn't, bring out the collaterals. So then the question is, why is it that we have NIB, which was started as a development bank but failed? We have a Greek development bank, which is another development bank that failed, and then we are trying to go get a third development bank. Would it succeed or would it fail? I heard somebody say it will fail. Now, so it's amazing how we handle this type of issues. Not only that, but there was at the point that we actually merged two different banks into a development bank that we call EXIM, because when you do import and export, you need dollars, you need funding to support, because we're trying to encourage export out of the country. So we needed a bank dedicated to that. So we formed the EXIM Bank, which was sort of an amalgamation of two other banks. EXIM Bank today is failing as well as a development bank. So the whole idea of getting another development bank, is up in the air. But that's something the government is working on. As we speak, they have an expression of interest request out there that companies that are interested in advising the Bank of Ghana in how to kind of put together prudential guidelines that will be set out for these development banks as they roll out, that they needed assistance putting that together. They needed technical assistance. So they're asking companies to come and, put together proposals that the government will evaluate and choose one of those companies to help them. A lot of propaganda gets passed around that, because people say anytime any bank is formed or anytime any loan is taken, that data bank, which belongs to Oforiatta, who is the Minister of Finance, get a cut, because his bank usually helps as a consultant. If you remember Ajapa, which was we trying to sort of monetize our gold royalties. This Ajapa deal, was advised by the Minister of Finance former company, Data Bank. So it is right for people to speculate that, we trying to do this development bank is just another way, perhaps for Data Bank to profit. But the verdict is out. It hasn't started yet. Expression of interest is on the street and companies are bidding. Now, what I'm going to do, and Black Jesus, I'm going to quickly run through this one so that you can have a good conversation with my good friend Joycelyn, who would be helping our brothers and sisters whose passports get to expire before they think about renewing it, to actually be proactive and get on with getting their passports in order, because these days you never know when you have to travel, right? So I'm encouraging you all to stick around, listen to Joycelyn. I listened to her the other day, and by the way, I went and checked my passport and see what date is saying there. So please, if you're not doing anything else, this is something you cannot mix. So the last thing I want to talk to you about today, Royal Black Jesus, is that Bank of Ghana has a unique role in our democracy. What they do is they manage how we circulate money. They manage how prices are determined in Ghana. In other words, if I go to the bank now and I want a loan and they give me an interest rate, that interest rate depends on an interest rate that the Bank of Ghana established as the barest minimum that any bank can charge. So how did they come out with determining that interest rate? They have a meeting every 2 months. They call it Monetary Policy Committee meeting. And each time they are done with this meeting, they release a press statement. And in that press statement, they don't only tell you what that interest rate that is going to be the barest minimum that banks can charge would be, but they also tell you what is the level of debt that we have as a country. So from that document, which I have here in front of me on the table, I'm gonna pull some statistics out of it. If you're drinking beer and you want to sound smart, even though we are not going to the bars these days, just stay in your house and drink it. But when you're zooming with somebody and you're drinking your beer and you want to tell them something fun, this is one of the key figures for you. How much is Ghana's total debt as of today? I'm gonna wait for somebody to answer. The answer is 286.9 billion. Now, you remember we went to HIPIC right after Rawlings left. At the time Rawlings was leaving, our debt compared to our GDP was about 70%, 69 to 70%. As of today, our debt in comparison to our GDP is about 74.4%. Granted that we had COVID and the economy shrunk, gas prices fall, cocoa prices actually went up, but gold prices fell, and it kind of impacted our revenue. It still is amazing. I mean, the amount of loan we had before even going into the election, and then when we came out of the election, all the expenditure we have in between December 2019 and November of 2020, we as a country borrowed 68.7 billion cedis. 68.7 billion cedis. I'm only giving you this number so you can, brag with them when you are drinking beer. Okay? So, now, we thought when Corona came or when Corona happened, we thought the whole world was going to decline at a very sharp, or the whole world economy is going to shrink very much. But we didn't see that. Right after the second quarter, the first quarter, which is between January to March, in the second quarter, Corona hit. Of course, everything started in March. So Corona impacted April, May. So the second quarter, we saw the biggest dip in economic performance. But right after that, I think most countries figured out Corona and people started relaxing, even including Ghana. We went to lockdown, then we came out of lockdown. During that time of lockdown, we had our economy shrunk by 3.2. So this is what it means. So let's say you have I don't know the good example here, but let's say you have every time you go to shop for your groceries, you always buy three gallons of milk, right? But when Corona hits, you can only get 1 gallon of milk. That is the economy of Ghana. We shrunk about 3.2%. But in third quarter, by the time we get through third quarter, we figured out COVID. We know what to do to survive COVID. Of course, masking up, washing your hand, protect all the protocols. We knew that. So we came out of that lockdown, and our economy, instead of shrinking 3.2, we are now just shrinking at 1.1. So we are coming out of when your economy shrink about 3 quarters successively, we call it a recession. So we are now kind of emerging out of a recession, but then all of a sudden we are hearing about all these variants or variations of the virus, and to the extent that either Ghana is looking like we are going to lock down the airport in Ghana one more time, or the virus is going to be devastating to our economy again. It's looking like we are heading to another lockdown. If you look at the president's last address to the nation, he actually put restriction on certain things, like you can't go to church, you can't go to other gatherings, even funerals. He put another restriction on funerals as well. So what does that mean for the economy? What it means is that what we saw in quarter 2, which is that 3.2% contraction, we are likely to see another contraction again. And what does that mean anytime we contract? Remember, when we contract ourselves, we still have to pay people who are retired. We still have to pay our teachers. There are so many people on the government's single spine payroll that has to be paid. And because we have to pay our bills, we go back to the market and borrow again. So not only would we be reporting 68.7%, $68.7 billion in loan that we'll be taking, but we are probably going to be taking a lot more. And so these are just numbers, figures that perhaps you can use to brag on Zoom while you're drinking your beer. But if you want more detail, this we are going to go into very much into all the weeds. We'll be discussing the inflation number, food inflation compared to non-food inflation. We'll be talking about economic growth using just oil and non-oil numbers. We'll be delving into all the composites that indicate the path that the economy is heading, whether it's going to be on a growth trajectory or it's going to be on a declining trajectory. All that we'll discuss on the Ghana Agenda on Sunday at 5 p.m. on Echo Radio or Ghana Agenda, Facebook, YouTube. We are there. Just follow Black Jesus. Black Jesus will share it as well if you don't know a way to get to Echo Radio. But Ghana Agenda, we go into the weeds. We discuss serious politics. We will be also looking at developments at court, and we'll bring all that to you. So, Black Jesus, I'm gonna go back.
Before I'll let you go, Mr. Mozu.
Yes, sir.
Recently, President came out and put some measures and things like that about what COVID is doing to Ghanaians now, and so there's a little bit type of some businesses or whatever. There's a little restrictions and things like that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: being a political guy, during the election period, I mean, where did COVID? I mean, do we at that time COVID gave us some leave or give us? I went to sleep for a little bit and then. I mean, can you explain that concept for me, because I didn't understand why we should let go of the good things that we're doing and then allow people to do not do practicing the I mean the social distancing and things like that. Can you explain that particular aspect for me?
Yeah, definitely. Black Jesus, there's something I like about how you title this show. You say Ghana First Political Show. Even though I talk about politics, it's usually Ghana First. What you just asked me is one of the lows of lows, and it's a shame on all our politicians. I'm so disappointed in them, both the opposition and the government. During that time, both parties behave as though COVID didn't exist. I see, for instance, Mahama goes around, but he is always in mask, but he sees people gather around him and nobody is in mask. It's so disappointing. If you want to lead a country, you want to start showing example that you care. And I me personally, did not think our politicians showed a lot of care during that period. They were reckless. They went and campaigned, even though they knew COVID was dangerous. And then right after the campaign, they are behaving like, oh, by the way, COVID came back and our numbers are going, to the extent that there are allegations on the street there are allegations out there that even during that time, and Dr. Edward Ofori will tell you this, during that time, they weren't even reporting accurate figures on the COVID or people who were contracting and dying out of COVID. Can you imagine? That is sheer wickedness. Just because you can win presidency just by telling people the truth, by being honest with people. You don't necessarily need to lie to them and behave as though, this disease that is killing them or that will kill them has all of a sudden disappeared. So I think our government is complicit in the numbers we see today, and it's very disappointing, just, to say the least. It's very disappointing as far as I'm concerned.
Wow. All right, Mr. Alfred. All right. Thank you so much for coming on board. I mean, this is our first time. This is the first time I'm hosting a political segment on Let's Talk, and I think people will dive in and understand where we are coming from. But Alfred will be. Alfred have Ghana Agenda every Sundays. You guys tune in and listen to, pure pure politics. It's not about. I mean, it's Ghana first. Like I said, that's why it
Yep.
says Ghana agenda. I mean, mine is Ghana first. His is a Ghana agenda. So let's come and be Ghanaians, not political spectators. And then listen and see how we can better ourselves and better our nation, Ghana. So thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. So a quick plug in there on the Ghana agenda, though. What we are doing is, even though I bring somebody from the NDC and another person from the NPP, but the goal is so we can all learn from each other, and in fact, so that we can talk to each other, not talk at each other. If you see most of the political shows, people are either calling each other names and backing all kinds of, pseudo insults, but we do not, we don't sanction that. We rather talk about the issues, because at the end of the day, when it's funeral, we don't go to funeral as NDC or NPP, right?
Yep.
Yeah. When we are traveling from the United States to Ghana, we get on the same plane, not as NDC or NPP. We get on the plane going to. So there is much more that we have in common that
That's right.
So we
have to be Ghanaians first.
Ghanaians first. And on the Ghana agenda, we are setting the right agenda that we would like to see in Ghana. Even though we are sitting here in the United States, we would like to see. A lot of the time we sit here, we feel like we know better, but the reality is, come to Ghana agenda and let's put our minds together and let's show that, in fact, that we know better. We've had some experiences that can actually benefit Ghana. And also, just a quick plug in, I have another show with Steve. I don't know if you're aware of that one too. I have another show.
That is Steve and Alfred show.
Alfred show, yes.
I love that name. So every Monday from 6? Is it 5?
Monday from 6 to 8
6
p.m.
to 8.
Yes. And what we do on that show too is that we dedicate it to issues that are impacting the African community in the United States. So it's more the audience are, you living here, and what are some of the issues, like Joe Biden signed a few executive orders. What does that mean to you? Things like that. So it comes on Monday, and I encourage everybody to join if they have the time. So
listeners, viewers, every Mondays from 6 to 8 o'clock p.m. Chicago time, that's the Central Time, catch Steve and Alfred show on ACO Radio and TV. And also on Sundays, amazing political show. Amazing. You see people with some knowledge, not like me. For me, politics, yeah.
You have a lot of knowledge, Mike. Don't say that.
All right, Fred, thank you so much for coming around, and God bless you. Hopefully next week we'll catch you. But hey, people, watch out for the new show that is coming on Trend Africa TV. It's going to be Macan. We're going to have 4 segments on one show. We're going to have Macan politics. We're going to have Macan sports, Macan entertainment, and then Macan social issues. So it's going to be amazing. There's a lot of things coming on Trend Africa TV right now. Please, when you come on the page, make sure you share the page. Like our page. We're on YouTube. We're on all the social media platforms. So like our page, follow us on YouTube, and show us some love. That's all we need. So thank you so much, Mr. Alfred, and hopefully.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right.
This is the Ghana Agenda, and my name is Alfred Amuzu. On the Ghana Agenda, we talk about political and financial related topics occurring in Ghana. We try to break down some of the most complicated issues, and we make sure that all our listeners leave the show with something at the end of it. Again, tell your friend to tell a friend. Alfred Amuzu is on every Sunday on the Ghana Agenda.
The creator.
Maka Royal Black says the Abba Maka Entertainment and sports Maka I say politics Maka Royal Black says Assembly Safwa Bia Assembly Puno Sane Pia de Kami Ekome ya Kotokumi Ekome ya Misegbe You want love fake hanye Maka Royal Black says the Abba Maka All the trending issues Maka I say politics Maka Entertainment and sports Maka RBJ diaba, where ye full from cry. Asemi safwa, yeah, asemi puno. Sa semno ba, yeah, dear, ye beka. Send ye betino, sapepe na ye beka no. Maka maka, akasane kwete wo. Wabaye no ni wona je no na ke. Wabaye no ni wona je no na ke. Say your politics are RBJ beka, Obeka, a sports RBJ Becca, Obeka, entertainment to her, RBJ Becca, Obeka, trending issues, RBJ Becca, Obeka, Maka Maka, Yediabao, Yebeka, Maka Maka, Yediabao, Yebeka, Royal Black is Yabao, Yebeka. Royal Black is Yabao, Yebeka, Assembly Safwa, Bia Assembly Puno.
Welcome to sankofaonline.com. Your number one diaspora news portal has joined with GhanaWeb.com to bring to you the latest news around the world, especially Ghana. Visit our website at www.sankofaonline.com, or you can download our app from the Google Play Store or App Store. Sankofa Online, serving the Ghanaian Chicago community.
To advertise with us, donate sponsorships and suggestions, email us at trendafricatv@gmail.com or call us on 773-312-0318 or 773-756-6678. Remember to also follow and like us at Trend Africa TV on Facebook so you can always catch us live. On Instagram as Trend Africa TV 123 or subscribe to our YouTube channel as Trend Africa TV and click on the notification button to watch previous shows. You can also visit our website for your African news, entertainment, fashion and sports updates on www.trendafricaonline.net. Trend Africa TV, redefining Africa.
Yeah, good afternoon, friends and family. Good afternoon, fans. Good afternoon, Chicago. Good afternoon, Ghana. Good afternoon, the world. We are back again. Let's talk. It's your boy, Royal Black Jesus, aka RBJ. Today, like I said, we're gonna have amazing conversation with a wonderful, wonderful woman, our sister, who actually trying to help, um, help Ghanaians who are, don't have, they haven't renewed their passport and things like that. The procedure that they can take. Most of the time we have to send our passport to New York or Washington and things like. Sometimes you don't even know who your passport. There's a. I mean, I've have countless of people who have come to me and say, and I'm sending me passport, and I say a whole lot of trouble. So this time around, yeah, knew about and say, what you know as you say, so let's listen to what she has to say and the procedure that we have to take. I have some questions that I want to ask and things like that. If you have some, questions to ask, please. You can actually put it on the on the comment section, and I'll read it. We'll try and activate our phone lines and then see if you want to call in and things like that. That would be great as well. So I don't want to waste so much time. I'm gonna bring my sister on, and then we're gonna talk about issues. First of all, we'll get to know her. Why she's doing that and things like that. Maybe she owns some businesses that are affiliated to that. We'll get to know what is going on with all this thing that's going on. I'll give a plus to a credit to my sister station, Arco Radio and TV, that I saw them doing the interview with her, and I feel like no, I have to bring her on my platform so that I will my fans or my followers or my people that follow Trend Africa TV will have some type of idea. If they need help, they can contact her, and then they will get that help. So let me bring my sister in, and then we will go from there. So her name is Joyce. Joycelyn, right? Joycelyn, yes, yes, yes. Joycelyn. All right, Miss Joycelyn. I believe you can hear me very clear.
Yeah, I can hear you, Black Jesus.
That is very beautiful. I mean, but your platform with you, me interview there, me call you after France, bro for tree. I mean, bro for maintain papa be after train is maintain papa be my em one fra frani. I mean, me fra frani and crying you, well, fun, everything. You know, you be calling say no be as what you say. I mean, so you know, for thank you for coming on my platform. It does say what I mean, me invite you, no, you didn't, you know, close your door on me. You just received me very well, and then you are on the platform now on Let's Talk. Tell me who is Joycelyn. Let me get your name right. I don't know why my producer, I'm making this fumbling and things like that. Let me get the name right. All right, let me get the name right. There you go. Joycelyn Aponsan J, right?
Yeah.
All right, Miss, I cannot call you Joycelyn, right? Just Joycelyn.
Yeah, Jocelyn.
All right. Madam Joycelyn, and Bacho, let's find out from. I mean, who is Joycelyn? I've been in the States for a while. I've been in Chicago for a while. But why so mommy be a PA, a friend of Joycelyn, a passport. My friend, a passport lady. Mommy, who is Joycelyn?
Um, Jocelyn, Lady Bia, Megan and me, 100% Ashanti. Married with 4 children. My co school or Ghana, my basic school, like me call Cambridge International, and call St. Monica Secondary. Me na me ticket and reservation program or Ghana Wish training. Ain't me the husband travels here, Juma for some time. And I'm the Ghana International Airlines. And so by year, Juma Kakran, we moved to London till 2011 and moved back the States now. And I'm married with 4 children, a girl and 3 boys.
Wow. And then I believe say right now the last one the air girl me boy.
First one, a girl.
Oh,
Last one,
first
a
one
boy.
was air girl. Normally last one, boy, and girl, and then that's it. And I said
And
girl, and boy, and that's it. You know,
then me then not tell me.
oh, okay, that's good. Um, right now, no, I mean, from nowhere. I mean, normally you can renew your passport. We'll go to one of the travel agents in India. No matter GSK now, or my postie, assembly brief. Sometimes no, on Becca say now passport not check, and I got to be. I mean, a whole lot of. And you know, Joanna, who buy here, also the program, be about say, this is the channel that you wanted to go, or this is what you are doing, and things like that. Tell us about it. Tell us about this very program.
Okay, thank you, Black Jesus. Like my background now, I've been in the airline industry for I will say all my life, and then I might also me relocating to the States now.
Mm,
Even God, I was about to get hired with United, but me dream say America, and when you have kids, not airline, knowing how we used to do it back home, no.
mm,
So, kind of flight delay, you cancel, you need to be there till it takes off. Nti sɛ ɔwɔ nkɔla nketewa a me kunu so yɛ adwuma afei no ɔyɛ sɛ ɔno wokɔ hwan na bɛhwɛ nkɔla and then it put stress on both of you
mm,
nti me decide sɛ okay mɛkɔ into the healthcare adwuma no but ahun sɛ adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a wayɛ sɛ you have the passion for it
right,
nti the time bia is kind of part of you
right.
nti me register with my own agency which is Jocelyn Travels nti meyɛ ticket ma nkurɔfoɔ bi me bɔ ɔmo ma ɔmo gye visas ebi asɛ Ghana kora na obi pɛ passport na me or my classmates ɔno heade Kumasi immigration me obi wɔ Accra nti like I link people up with them
Okay.
nti me clients ni bi na obi ba me or me renew nkurɔfoɔ passport ma ɔmo because me na me te Southside Chicago but me move to the suburb which is Elgin nti
Okay.
from me hot to Chicago yɛ about 1 hour. Nti obi wɔ hɔ ɔfrɛ so me lose my passport abroad no waboa ma renew. Now as of last year around April or so, me send the passport code this year, then it comes back. So now me feel a pandemic. No, most people are working in the house. So work from home, not to me issue passport from the fee. I talk or swan and me say, okay, me from lines, me from one and me I keep bringing this passport. Most more keep returning also. Saying everything is done biometrically. You need to fill application online, schedule an appointment, pay online, and then come in. And I'm saying, how would that be possible? Because and you'll be on the East Coast,
Right.
New York or East Coast, this or East Coast, yeah, Midwest. Do you want to tell me saying to be passport expire? I need to travel all the way. Yes, I'm a bar. May I biometrics match the passport in the back, but maybe I just the biometric go back and then you send me the passport. That's kind of weird if you ask me.
Right.
But Omoka says I'm here. Ain't I feel send me hammy. Ain't me one or two people are minimum back a high commission or different country. No, your passport direct in New York. Ain't me no I'm say hey, I send me a cost in a hammy. Because it's not about obi a abs bebre no more renew passport no most na on documents that ain't you go catch obi so onko yeah Ghanaians most of us may come your passport meant now I say me go renew my passport unless me be too kwan and I say me here for bibi na bo say the spy ain't what na say my passport na spy we afa say bradisi oh untumi fly because idea on spy Okotna Greyhound Moa. Yebetumi agina o, yebebisa o documentation, uni bi asemaba. Oko drive for Ohio, nim say with that highway no, there are always police officers on. 80 as a man have me say if a big happen na being a Ghanaian myself, I'm nim say the chrome 14. Obi crab again say, only no was same be and I wouldn't the situation tina. Wash that my as a on corner ya coaching on. And obi so on no breadwinner with the bushim. Or corner coaching samaba. And you don't want that to happen. It's been like kind of so me hold on no bit me on pull one or two strings near from there. And so mama link no na me omukasa no msio. And biometrics and they make but we could let on between mobile. It's been a mention nipa but first of all, Ghanaian passport is say 2 types. But we are green and about we blue black. It's almost blue black you need the biometrics to be done before you can renew it. But almost green will say they will check and see on the Ghanaian data to see if they could retrieve it. It's almost to me retrieve it there. You don't need another biometric. It's all kind of so well, maybe the parliament will not be about 4 or 5. Why would I just be selfish and do it for those people alone? And then I mean about maybe I'm probably so was dilemma na me kind na minimum, but they don't know how to go about it.
Right.
And first, let me Steve call the same church, St. Ambrose 47 and is it Mirafi Street, no, but Chicago's outside. Ain't me one a number like a catch and seven man adverts no mom to my friend and I'm saying, see, this is the situation, the issue I have. If you could let it go out, so if people need that, since I'm going to send my green people, those who holds the green passport now, minya nipa meet me ama obi ebi omo nipa dodo I was say you nipa 30 you nipa 40 on be mo obi aba be biometrics no ha e be save the money and the stress of going to DC or New York. Why don't we put it out also many flyer now on from Quabontin, then we'll see the outcome. And so that's how I came about it. Made eba bontin so be up so then we'll start from there.
So far no why mobi ama about out and bisa I mean
Was it last week pen I spoke to them? And to fly and crab out and make I said within a week
wow.
It's just been a week or so.
I circulate BBI is all
First way for the Menoka say more green passports no about there 15 or 20. And to numbers Sunday me J passport numbers no way the Sunday and I'm going to send it to them, let them issue. Then they will come back because me being a Ghanaian and knowing how we are no. Or doubts and then people will wait and see, say, oh, wait, dear Koya, but that way, dear, or confidence in bringing hers or his, which is okay to me because Make rank my drinks.
Okay.
You don't know this person from anywhere. And like you were saying, oh, how long I've been in Chicago since 2011.
Wow.
I normally don't really, I'm not a really outside person, but people maybe no money me no. My big sister who be bring no.
Okay.
So obi or ni me aye because of onuti no ni me na o ma me o kwa asori. Enti no we ka say and I joy me the Jocelyn baby nipa baby no confuse me with Jocelyn Jima. At the south side o.
Yes, yes.
Enti nkrofo obi offer us oh ni me. Me who last time is oh I not Jocelyn Jima o. I was oh okay let me drink so I know like
Right.
and I'll be away be ohumia no as oh me huneda. But oh me say sakra may be a friend, you know, that's how it is.
All right. So let's look at it this way. Me say me passport. I'll give myself for example. Me say me passport no kese ni bi pa. I mean I check
Old
more than
ones.
20 years. And you know,
Okay.
me say no, do I have to renew my passport? And I say as a mere fufro.
So then no matter say the 40 years crana or passport in your possession. You need to renew it because they say be biometrics are almost there 5 years a year blue black no crana. So far as you didn't get the biometrics done, expire you can still use it. But aspire na say no sa no me no to there no a checkra na wo possession all you need is you're going to renew it with 4 passport pictures. What fill form now the old one no I can want never say yeah me need the back call say remember 2 weeks time 3 weeks time say why already say oh yeah and once I will come oh boy your biometrics now then they go back and that's when they're going to renew it almost the old passport number no a good new one, you know, ma clip it together. And to be all do report, I want to be all 2 passports, 3 passports. Ube will be Sunday Africans, yes, because Brunei and now American no. Send the old one now or the 2 baby on fan come. By yeah, no say be all visa woman inspire and a passport no. And to what attach for them to know say you were previously using this one. Say in the way now we use it. And until I'll be almost over 2, 3 passports, me a clip all together.
I see. Now so won't need be crown so I just won't be. But why you run completely? I year completely. I mean I know so.
So why you run on so you were lost and damaged. If you still remember your passport number, it's term as lost. Maybe alcohol party a shall bag move 2 year. But so to me, passport number now. They could still give you a new one, but it will be a higher price because on person who said it has to be a valuable thing to you. And you say be a man, no, yes, to no, my sister say or picture no, or say oh, benya fufu no. So me ban say me my rough estimate say be a say who could renew na $50. Now your first time na $100, and oh, they na iran. On bet you bet 200 or 300 just for you to keep it safer.
Okay.
Uma enyira na ense.
Okay. Now price point no is it different from I mean the old you ever say me say Zambia passport brand new one. Obi our blue black maybe any obi our green no the colors not like 3 black blue black any is it different pricing price point?
If you are renewing it, they are still the same price. For first timers, they have a different price, and if you are it's lost or damaged, you know, and no so go. But first timers, no say obi or see oh yeah, me organ me person me Ghana passport. I saw Ghanaian birth certificate. Now who prove so you Ghana ni. Ebi bebre o what say your ma ya wo mu kroma no. Or still me a Ghanaian. Oh yeah, Ghanaian by what? Because our parents say Ghanaian doesn't make you a Ghanaian. Because Ghana, no parents, the American, normally American citizens are. On filing the file, you can't roam about in Ghana and say, oh, me Americans, me American. No, you need to go into a process. And to say, yeah, no, your first timer. Ebi obi o wa no Ghana. Some years past, no, me wo Ghana na me ejuma o airline no. Obi o wa otu kwan a ne ma enkola no na e mo passport by themselves. yɛkyerɛ mo din wɔ mo maame passport mo nti sɛ sɛ bi na nipa nde baa a wanyina wie ɔntumi ntu kwan ntare ne maame ho sɛ wo maame kɔ anaa bɛkɔ wɔde 18 ɔyɛ ne panyini dada saa ne deɛ wowɔ Ghanaian birth certificate you can prove it baptismal card ebi akɔ school kakra wɔ Ghana anaasɛ hakora akɔ school ha na ateɛ nti sɛ ha yɛ place of residence no wakɔ school yɛ adwuma you can prove those things with a Ghanaian birth certificate that way ne deɛ you still need the biometrics and you can get it done.
I see. All right. You better take a quick break. You ba na ya bisa what kind of forms ni nyama man for need scar need I mean and procedure no are you going to do the procedure yourself and are they going to send their information to you? You better call on your aunt no. Let's take a quick break. You ba na ya discuss it that issues no. We are still here having fun. Rubbing shoulders with this amazing lady. Maybe I'm a friend passport lady because passport. I think I'm a passport. So that's why I am. I believe in people, and I believe say or be on any company. Or he's doing. She's doing travel and tour that. And you know, why would she come out and do give me? I'm not for beside me say. And I mean, you will go there. I may be son. I'm not for beside me say. No any passport, no passport no fear now or machine I mean, I don't even know where they are getting that from, but we'll get the answers from the horse's own mouth. And you know, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will get to know all these things. Stay tuned. Uba now I share a page, you know. Now tell somebody to tell somebody because this is very important. One thing I've realized about Africans and I say about Ghanaians and I say Bizarre. When the things that we say is very important, they don't want to come and appear. I mean, you know, get some knowledge out of it, and I say they don't want to watch it and things like that. But some of the things, it's very very important. And you know, if you guys don't enjoy what we are doing in the ground, just share it on your page. Maybe somebody on your page, and needed that help. And maybe that what we are saying will help that person. You know, mobile no share. I mean, just a click away, will not take anything from you. You know, just sharing to help other people to know what is going on, and then maybe that what is going on can help them on that. You know, that's what we are asking for. Until we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll still rubbing shoulders with this amazing Joyce.
Hello, my name is Neil Atilai, aka Mr. Sterling. Welcome to Sterling Plus. Here we sell quality branded Sterling Plus shoes, affordable men's suits, talk of authentic African prints sold in Europe, polo shirts, trousers, jeans, watches, sunglasses, men purse, and anything that has to do with fashion. Our prices can be compared to none. We deal with the manufacturers direct, meaning you have the best of the less. We are located at Westland, close to Starbite. Just walk in and we will entreat you the best of the best when it comes to men's fashion.
Check out this beautifully made artistry of coffee tables made from a combination of recycled tires, jute ropes, wood, and fabric to suit your style. Yes, we make to order. These coffee tables can help you make a statement in your bedrooms, offices, and living rooms. But remember, we only ship within the USA and Canada after shipping cost is paid. Call Jasper Designs on 1-306-203-2650 or email us at dodoyayra@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Jasper Love or follow Pearl Yayra Agboka on Facebook. Don't be left out. Please place your orders now.
Thank you for just chilling with us. We are still rubbing shoulders with this amazing, beautiful woman that have the community at heart, helping us to renew our passport. I mean, if you have a passport issue, this is the lady to talk to. I think we'll let her put her number there so that if you have any questions, you can talk to her directly. For now, there's a few questions that I want to ask, and the first question will be, Auntie Joyce, and Bacho, questions here about say people feel say one or year passport no any I mean you know but to me I explaining a little bit for that amount for what I said how this procedure goes. I mean you gather the information or how do you do it?
Yeah, yeah, Black Jesus. And ya me na me mini machine na ye dey biometric me fear and I'm baby I'm wo. And I mean how I printed passport no. But said me can earlier on no. Said me ne mo kan na say omo mo here biometrics no. Ko bi beba from this a representative from the embassy no. And a beba ha oba beye. And na me ka say me na me woni pa be 10 or so ba me pese obejai na adwuma oye odisi just to come all the way to do 10 people. Now akoyes has oh come Midwest say Midwest for ba iskosa ya na say na se nipa 10 why should it be bothered? Let them come because omo no omo pe. And me tries okay it's a 10 pen na me wa I don't me pe bi kan men kosro e bi a 30 and 40 bi Oba afe no oba no hu nipa no hu input na outpour nipa buy na afe so ka so every month and every 2 months no e bi aba be yem o ma be bo ma come no bon say oh on buy in vain but so ka say nipa 10 not knowing say the ya no nipa 10 great be obi because before me be afraid oh I want to renew my passport when would the person come minim say nipa be person mo twen say nipa na ba and some like I say, oh, me person me passport.
Right.
That's to them, which I don't blame anybody. But to say green ones now me make them. All my they will say, oh, what's this over to me there because me making appointments. They say appointment, what's schedule? Earliest appointment say what in November. Obi also episode 2 June, episode 2 July. And just so bet me I am me the degree one bro. Because my mom who they say blue black ne there unless if a corona ba it's green one ne there maybe by Monday I want to send it it's maybe then so still late earliest I meet me enya a year within 2 weeks and it's I made a comment and say Monday now within 2 weeks me saka green ones now meaning say from that point no I feel confidence oh I'm put to me there because obi ba me ha like Sunday nipa be 3 am ringi but me do say oh can me ban tem no aye me dey am say me dey na am because I'm like then I say oh biometric now okay nipa be 3 from Chicago with this weather driving 1 hour because of person me the first man answer Monday for the I'm like enya me na me you I'm just gathering it to send it na nipa be ye I say oh me dey so na I'm say oh me nye passport me a travel agent obi per ticket and na say bia obi renew the passport said nka obi beko this just say me nye obi a I'm dealing directly with someone and you know ebi am no mo office we me no na e ade a me ba wa na me de ade ba me attention to Black Jesus into uber pick it. If anything I'll talk to you. It's not like say me de kogu na obi a na pick so and omokra no why no number in such a way ofra unya obi na no nakasa.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're better to say go online and no be fakra baka say for passport go online make a schedule do this. Okay. Oh, and me na me yet to say as for doing say me wa machine be si ha me say me be printer ya mo say me be from so e na me ba Chicago ha. But na me nya biometrics no enya me na me ye. Me de me hwe nipa na menya na mama or mama because within a week ya na me o kasa and almost cast so se menya nipa ne de a ombem obi aba be but first of all no green one ne de they may not need another biometric into non as say maybe person there no because then they who say omu here but as individual no when you even go there now it doesn't tell you say emusa so passport color ben and na wu here Enti ama obi anim so obi ahia biometric.
Okay. Online. Call online now.
Online and show
explain.
difference.
Say, okay.
Unya passport. Me say nya so omo na kan ya na me nim say passport there are two kinds. Me there a blue black maybe. Me there me renew me Ghanaian one wa be 3-4 years no. A blue black ain't no. Me nim say na o different colors still say o kind to be frame and no so. Passport color be na you so green me so. Green one dey obetumi dey amelia brem and obetumi dey eja. Because my who say no dey say omu here. Obetumi retrieve data no that. So as I say. Na no na be ba me say after
Ghanaian passport green one and the current one.
And yes, current one
without biometric no.
Oh yeah, or Ghana, or my biometrics, maybe or Ghana. And they will try and retrieve that data. It's wired that you don't need a second one, but the maybe can say when you go online, it doesn't tell you, it doesn't ask you which one you want. You just fill the form, get your appointment, wait for that appointment time. It's make obi all say, how can I trust you? I'm so I'm not saying say you need to trust me the name you. I'm really panakasa. And I sit down and I even ask myself, so why would I even get up one day out of nowhere? Me say, oh, open passport and what will I gain? Because me Joe passport not to me them I can't travel with your passport. I can't do anything with it. And why would I even say it? But maybe then I me doing say me be any 5 there. 5 now, 10 now, me cry. Black Jesus make catch on. All the passport to buy, they move 5 or green one. And he says, because of America, 5 penny blue black no. Okay. And then I will be a free in the office, a giant a Juma all year. I bought just for 5 people. And then I'm down when I know about code DC and New Yorker. A one hour passport. And yet maybe I mean the one me call and I'm a try me call Ghana maybe. Oh,
so
maybe you want them and they
Ibiaba text aba. Yeah, you aba could be a friend Emmanuel. Also, the new process is faster. You don't need any middleman and any middleman. And you know, then now because right now no, it looks like you become a middle person and obviously so the new one not cannot. Can you explain that to us?
The no kind. Once makers say obi or I was say me too quine maybe say me too quine 20th next month 2 months or whatever. Quick faster. But oko online now for failure. It's not about being a middleman and not there. Nipa na okan okasa uko this year. Unya appointment na kase. Ebia say of February 14th. And now when your data. You just buy your ticket or sit in a car, go to DC, go get it done, come back. On Melia bro. Which is simple. Right. But they say no date net through November. Ebeneza may make a green one, who a green one, who blue one, who unya koswa, dear Becca a data on adequate. And any pan na waka chain say, oh, mommy date for only computer never deal. And today I'll be maybe the stress of people going to DC, you know. That's why I come in. It's not about me doing it. And you know, be comfortable to go to DC or New Yorker. It's very fine. Okay. And the one who could pass or what fail or what print out. What's now okay? Move over flyer or call. What call your biometrics? What about watching data? And bro, Osaka done.
That's the
that's the new process now.
But the old one, no, the process new ewa. Old one, the
say old one, no crown. Say new one or old one or green passport no. Why make appointments? Yes, so unya March 1st. Drew this March 1st now. What be drew or no? Green one no come sinka unya biometric. What be drew ever sign you be. Na catch us ready be melia bro. You done.
Okay.
Ain't any difference. The meme or black one. Mimi biometric ni bida. Timi ko drew wa ye me. Mesaba. But maybe na maybe drink the stress na nipa no dey call. Obi wa hana say obi beba ha na oba be ya ma because of biometric ne pe na aba. Nti obi beba ha na oba biometric na. To me no na me drink say no na be bo nipa but obi also my appointment na we so na men cancel. Green one me dey call. Why appointment say be a amount May 2nd. Maybe they are called Monday within 2 weeks. That's all they are bringing. You don't need your appointment anymore.
Right. Right.
And maybe can't to be say cancel appointment. Say, Opa, would they hold on to appointment? No. Maybe I mean the cause. Remember March 1st. March 1st, no. But that's a unya appointment day 28 February. Says to walk up where you did.
Yeah.
Would him say 28? Now maybe castle or so about March 1st. Open to decide, they say, oh, yes, still I want to travel to DC. Go get it done. That's okay. It's up to you. When it's a matter of choice. So be the back man will be back. I don't want to go to DC or New York. I want to get it done here. Obi so say, oh, I don't know him. Who so are you be at the man? Or do be at the kwama? It's been a person to make DC. It's totally fine. It's you. What is good for you? No, you have to do it.
I'm Joyce. I'm bizarre. Onyo ma din komo say Chicago hanum no. We have a huge Ghanaian community here. And you know why is it that omumba this side go embe nya some office bi wo ha e be easy amaya e so e this area no. Onyo ma bizarre.
What this one say me as a person, no, one, I don't do politics. I don't interfere in people's business or whatever.
Okay.
I came in because of me media na say frustrating which enya media, but not the way na nipa na me man no. And open any ID, obi are sending this ka okoje almost say I spy or spy na fe eya me yes I don't know mu ne yes.
Right.
And no the man me ko bisa ba I learned some more try to get some here. And I don't know those involved and what they do because that's none of my business if you ask me.
Okay.
Maybe there someone say be bad. As to when they be bad, I don't know. As to why it be me hanu. Meaning say there other people are maybe more headache these associations or whatever no have any information about it. That one day I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's to say what church because now I remember say now somebody wanted to connect somebody like that or person but I didn't get time to rub shoulders with them. But yes, I'm so happy to say what else. And is it to go through UNISA? Is it free? I mean, Ghana for the ones that Ghana for the they're free. And is it free? Is there any processing fee? And I say, BBC. I mean,
yeah, there is a service charge because some may the command patrol. Assuming say black Jesus, me money pane baha. I have to find a place for the person to be, like stay, get a place that or bar, me money pan me the location be mamoa or be bar be ye ho. Ebi ameka so say north side me pe baby ni papa na make up no nka say o for free o de be ye ho because obi ba be ya magana for no ebi ye ne ho ana ya baby o jini sika enti no make up baby ama ni pakro ba make up na airport ebi at time say 9 to 5 9 to 6 me de na ba ho say 2 days our be ye awie owi a o go back to this because say men and makers own child the oil they say appointee say oh you go to Midwest or Chicago and go do this. Men and me person umbra because obi baka say men and me lazy say me man crop phone ko. In this one na mama ba. You didn't say America there's no free lunch.
That's right. I'm with you on that one. Therefore, any sister Joyce na edging come on. I call her the passport lady. Before I take a break, Auntie Joyce, my say one nipa through this conversation and as an interview, you go through and as you have now a month for afro within one nipa 30, how does it work? As almost send more information. Do they have to come to your office? And I say, how does that work?
After say Steve and I mean no kasa am go de toto mo platform so no. And the nipa be break kwa. And I'm kase me ka say na be break so mo Chicago. And Miss Mekachon said to think about driving all the way 1 hour to my location no. Mekachon say obi o de share envelope mo with 4 passport pictures no. Or expired passport na. Naka kaneshi ye baby obi anim. Nti me catch Dora Emma no Brian so odo nipa kwa ne ba na ode mawa onu de wom na mfa no. Nti nipa ne duru ano afrem so bi de akoja Dora o. Me say okay. Nti we am no kase from me no wi a me besia ba Chicago aba abeje. Then green omo ka green ones no bebre de ko ebi ma omo per visas or whatever no so they account. Nti me koje a then echina no ma sorting out by Saturday no na ma send ko. It's Monday, nipa nembre adwuma no is there. Because mama na sign for it to be sure say I can answer.
Right.
No me na afre me the way na basa wahu. It say how long na try for it.
Just a quick suggestion. I mean, we are having a conversation, and also Ghana for no your trust issue is very very limited, and you know obedient information passes through channels no na I ask them. Into why won't it be say ABI you find a day because okay me back connection into no more Chicago no another more offside no on this very day no you but like and I say every Thursday be and me work connection from this time to this time into the jam. I mean what do you think?
On the black Jesus, so the reason why I'm cast on from a connection. A chroma BB and we mail it. Omo boiling broke near Playfield. No. They've mailed their passport.
Right.
Obi driver from Plainfield. Obi say Wisconsin or say Juliet. I say Omi Meli a beche. And I want to come there personally. Me wahan on wa buy say any but say bar me address me you can mail it to me. Me na make us mail no. Obi say me mail it there me nya comfortable. I'm saying na the code this now you can't walk to this with them.
That's right.
We're still going to mail it. It is all mailing now comfortable. That was why Kaneshi came in. And me no na be comfortable. Be mail there on beko Kaneshi. And they come in means na me the mayor on farm.
Okay.
Because me obi akakra nka say ube mail ya breme okay for the fee and as a BBA with the money no you can zeal it or mailing it you spend money order.
Okay.
Ebeba ba bebre no me meli a me penny nka baabi wo Chicago na me fenja na so hodie what the kwa minimum the kwa na me comfortable with it but the only comfortable no bebre meli on de because of you say me to be go jam obi what if so this one enti na nipa no me mouth choice no because say yeah ka so almost say a snow like 3 to 5 inches what if say me ka so beba Chicago 3 me no be wie bi about 3 me your mother me marry school me your juma 5 na me pon about 5 okay why would I drive there why mo be a jai baby or be a train well that's being unfair as a who try to na achiro
exactly
ain't me ka say wo de me libra and then me and maka say me ba Chicago na there Dora agent because some person be Sunday green ones no by Monday no me drive ya beje as a whole joint say be a fakoja no because I remember holding tina me ka say omo fama no obi an me ka show say meli because obi nipa bi be 5 no more Wisconsin Michigan omo meli I say omo say meli e beba why would I drive and bring it to you and go back
right wow obi besides say what are the costs a good shepherd besides say cost in here I mean fee now the processing fee now I say any the fee that we are looking
on
at
that black says last time we can with Steve there and so say minim say wo me flyer ni bi say ka we na the number na nipa ni no because as no said you just for first time you renewing it and now they need the ayira.
Okay.
At times you get things complicated. Obi owa area midway no betie and I make us all renew $20. Offer because on so can wo Trend Africa say they $20 that na aka fufu.
Exactly.
And it is a offer na me who say who renew obi owa so me the ayira mini bed sets me who me bed sets me tutu ye me who baby e wo me de anwa na aguso na me de me pefofo kra Only obi a or renew ne there no you two different issues na ye ka say o
Exactly.
It is a mekache baby or renew it so $10. Nasa wo mekasa o day $50. Na say you a passport or no credit. Oh, the brand new issue.
Yeah. So the fee
And
will be
obi so
different.
all castle. Oko website now. Yes, say $20. I don't know $100. Okay, website was $20. Maybe say I'm not forcing you and asking me case china, let me do it. You can decide na so be all dreams and because this in and out. Me fa car kra na e 100 or 200. Me flyer more than that. It's a nipa no beba ha. No abeye na say a fee can one. To me na e be and papa say cheaper for me. Obi say ne board nti me am dear. Anything you decide is good because everybody has its or her own opinion, and you decide to do what you think will benefit you. Not because I make us memo be able to compulsory say, my main yamau. And they mean to be cassette, chinchina my main yamau. By a choice that you have to make it yourself.
Right. So before you better wrap the show we up no. What does the assurance like? Let's say Ghana for him say almost send Nico Washington now. So we see they know say almost send out Washington. They have their receipt. They have this and this and this and this. They know the channels that they will go through to get what I mean. The lost and found and that visa. So with you know, I mean, what are some of the insurance that what will you insure Ghanaians say with this channel no? It's a Biba Krana. I mean, people should hold me responsible. And Ghanaians want to know something.
Yeah, black business. Like I said, no, obi me no. A bar. I just send the person a note say I've received it. And I'm a day economy. I even told DC say, oh, and Kamia kwa green one, I could come there myself, bring it. And also bar, and you're to one maybe I'm out. You can't stop whatever you're doing to come for 2 weeks and not a week. And you know, knowing the channel I went through to get them, no, I know they're not going to disappoint me because and then if I'm a bar and say, oh, can you help me do this? I went through higher authorities or people with their like they are on the same level with them. And maybe on any casa and to no tweaker so tell her to call me this set time. And then all my name dealing, I have their personal numbers. I communicate with them. Like anything on all kinds of my green one Nimbra first. And knowing how things are, and when it comes now, we are. Said the whole can you dealing with someone, but don't put my name out there because Obibaka say, oh, now so bit to me, and I said, Mr. Crown, DC. I don't know my appointment, and I saw bit to me, I am money.
Okay.
They make us so atmosphere. Ain't you know? And no, and I was anything I started, my car say, Obibaka say, minimum. What if send me the choir? Funny enough, a chroma would me for be passport to meet me for passport to coin.
Right.
And I mean to be fine, the BBA. And yeah, if you have a chroma, then I say chroma until the baby BBA. But Obiso and the personal information, and then is his own jai MO Bisa. But maybe what me say when those that have sent this now they'll say, oh, minim say and yam power. Almost the any bar, I feel nipa will be they will have the confidence in oh okay, which me I am print I feel the fanko. And I'm say for a first time no cry no. Me and Kadia I am in Tabia Menkaba say mena black Jesus so ya kamenya and I'm the corner so I'm van and I'm the corner bibi kosie.
Right.
And listen, I made my address about Obi Fremia. Me send them the complimentary card. And my home address. It will pay me. Grandma said GPS. I will bring it to where I am.
Right.
Obi, I want to say I don't want to leave it anywhere. I want to come to you with it. Now I'm more be the number. Or some person the show one kasa wonsim. And the minimum send me the mouth. Yeah, Obi as Obi and the mentality. Obi okay living. Obi Fredora. Everyone say, how do you know her? Oh, Jen, I'm about who? And I'm like, what do you have the day? Is it about the money now? Like, and I don't, I don't blame anybody about anything because What why you see brady so remember obi aba.
Yeah.
At times you have to make inquiries, debate on it. Maybe say me obi a metwen am obi in the life obi de ne de akoto chacha her first. So what they know work it through then no maybe bad there no all the
Confidence
akwa.
no ho.
What the akwa na ma but baby I haven't lost anything.
That's right.
And to me what the baby almost to send me.
Okay.
So as I say, you know, I don't really obi fra when I obi fra me what problem here? There na way. Oh yeah, what them say here and I'm like, hey, me yeah, what me them they accept na make it.
I know. Obi friend me before I buy a show. Obi friend me say who you know o flyer no me platform this no. And I say hey na black na ono no ye passport no money fee na. And I say I don't know. I mean I have no idea. We'll get to know. It's obeti you know.
Black obi ba ha. Nipa be 3 omo ba say you first one. I was like surprised. A minute there. Also my driver one na. Na am say me nya wa ho. Because obi be metumi assist o man kasa me ye passport ma. And I say ko me ba begina black mepem office on ma betan ke dey mewie. Say me ye be 20 dey bia ke no anu.
All right, that's it for your Joycelyn Aponsan AJ and a Edge Chinkomono, Mimi Freno, aka Passport Lady. And you can me the amount of Bakupe, Obia, Obia for them primo cry, or no passport, why in the year, or so Ghana for a community, no. I mean, sometimes, no, a Jumani Yamanina, your refee, your passport grant, I expire, median, I expire, and I don't remember. A chepa, and you know, Nansana, or buy a crane because I bet you try me Naskakra. Obey one Jumama Minabi Bia, come on, Yami Ghana passport. Miss Diamond, SMD, and Matmedia. And you know, yeah, boy, and your bar. And yes, a buano. I mean, she is helping us to cut some edges around us because just imagine say, oh, 2 coin. Now, passport cry spy. Now, no beer, and as a Washington, from something from 24/7 month for you. Obe fan so na o ma direct to akọ website say fill forms ni nyama but this is a woman why you know it's like more like an agent why you know how to listen if we have more people to volunteer we will bring the Washington people here to come and help us and not to come and do the necessary things for us to get our passport and you know let's help. A good idea. I believe it's a very very good idea. You know, you remember you about the phone number to right quick. Now you have the last word. Now you man call the time no I call a crant. You know, you be no now said the mistake that I did was I say the producers did say on man the flyer and two you know so but it's on when you call Trend Africa platform so. It was so your website, you know, so it's on our website and it's on our social media platforms as well. And you know, you can get all the information there. But right now, what her life, you know, remember, I will give her the chance to give us some digits. You bet me their friend, and maybe an address and that visa. If we need that, we need help, and I say we need more information, and I say visa now we can get from her. And you know, meanwhile, the floor is yours now. Over to me. My last word now at the same time, no. While you give us your contact info and things like that, so that people can contact you.
Okay, Black. They are made to me I can say I'm trying to help people out. So the bay will be a while or still may fail online. Yeah, mommy time. Me to me aba still. Yes, me to me keep you or appointment no. Now aba na time no beba no me hu se nipa we were serious because me pese obi be friend no na so fa me ka ho. Afa dey na ombedu no simi onipa 40. Afa ba bedru ana na edru nipa 10. And no sir me ma disappoint omo.
That's right.
Me ka se omo mra bi ma omo ma. Eno nti na me pese me hu nipa dodo a me wo. Enti me ka me was specific number. Me ne ye dey eka. Enti no me number eniewa wo pese o de bibia wo pese o hu about it no. Obetumi afre me. Then we will talk from there. My number is 773-987-8255. 8515 773 897 8515 and my address near 315 Comstock near COMSTOCK Drive, Elgin, Illinois 60124. Enti no zo friend number no kra na per address na me send on a complimentary card with my address on. Enti baby happy so hu me no be hu me. Enti no dio adwene bi obi a wona bi abibi wo na unti ase so a still bet me afre and I bet me send me email on jocelynatravels@gmail.com. My first name no with an A and a travels@gmail.com. And no so be ba me.
Also, turn ticket too. You know, I mean, give us your business background a little bit, and then also you can sell yourself. Sell your business over here.
Okay, Black, thank you so much. May a travel agent like may yeah tickets na for obi oko Ghana, obi ko Canada, Europe, Asia, baby obi beko biano. Tickets no, you read the cheapest one no. Many all the airlines need daily domestic. Ebi mo omuko cruise or per car rental and also or per before anything about travel, air travel, because me want me certification from IATA, International Air Travel Association based in Canada. Enti me wɔ me ID as a travel agent in the States. And na ebi obi ɔwɔ na kɔka Ghana because I'm ne Kesben ye ejuma da ne nti no. I have this afflicted with them. So obi wɔ Ghana kra no pese ticket and all sister day bibi na airlines they say COVID unhu nipa na ɔmo de still ɔmo bie. Enti edru baabi a me ma ɔmo kɔ hɔ help you be out nti no. All your travel needs no. You can still contact me with it. Even passport then I make a be a visa for Ghana and I be there. Everything no. I could assist you with it.
And that's it for and then Minya Joycelyn Akano. He deals with I mean or you well qualified ticket agent or traveling tour. And you know when you have ticket that you know I've had a person some experiences from some dealers via I will not deal with them no more. Me susa you know being a media guy no nanka me ba I be good nipa I wanted to come and disgrace the company, but in Pennyphobia are holding me down. I mean to let it go, but side you know you're be credible to say you're by here we should support because a man for be brave and I'm America ha they my ticket agency and I say what I'm ticket ninya man I say whatever but one of them do asimu who can be sell ticket to her and also can be sell scar now I ain't to quite I you know let's look for somebody who owns a company or who owns have the right tools to run a business like that. Now in supporting, you know, Joycelyn and come on. I mean, about me, as I say, me friend, no, you're able to come on board, even though with your busy schedule, no, you're able to come on board to rub shoulders with me. Thank you so much. Say, Ubisu friend Wahana or here Bibia, I will knock on your door and then you can be of help with, for that person. And so thank you so
Okay,
much.
Black, thank you so much. And you always welcome. Anytime you can call me. Anytime. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. All right, say for some munim the way I know. The Jumana Abbey here and then you know it went perfectly. Earlier on, no, you know, say I have started something different. Earlier on, no, your friend be um happy yourself moment where you dance. I will dance and because Master Abrabon the way you know when if you don't happy yourself, Master Obian to me nobody will happy for you. I mean nobody will be happy for you. You got to put some smile and some positive energy be and son will be better to tap into your happiness and that's how it is. And so I will start from now going on every Thursday, there's something in the segment that happy yourself moment. Happy yourself moment. One song that one music organ another whatever. Me feel say and it's good for me for the week. No, nama bon nama dia sakra. Then now the political segment. No, our remo. If we have any. And also if we have some interview, we have another interview. There's interview. Next, this is how the procedure. This is how it's gonna be the layout. No, and right now, no, Obi about my platform. So especially Thursday in the Let's Talk. No, now the happy moments. No, you have to dance as well. So once I don't come on the platform because I don't have time because that energy we have to connect that energy. Ellen the generals Obama president when you come on this platform there, the happy moment in there you have to dance. I'll play music, you dance live, I'll dance live right here. So studio has that's how it's gonna be. I take for the show number you here. Same time next week, no. We'll come. We'll bring you somebody special. I can't come in here. Friday, need Friday ne. Okay, I came live. Ake imba eko ene gama show. Why you ga? Gama gadang be show. Ni why you ga lunch? Why you ni bi ni ya no ya Ghana? No fe no ya gami. No fe no ya gami. No fe no ni ya no ya Ghana. Why you gama Sunday? Why you Ghana Sunday? Why you no fear no echo why we echo but like gami or gamma show in Kenya me you nupa naturally Kimama all the way from New York like in Clubhouse neke show ne I'm gonna anna gamo nupa alone gamo nupa ni politics me ni I mean face social media I mean no kama agbasani no kobo ni owachi guys because if it money wagan large or every Friday 11 a.m. Central Time, Chicago time, or programmation. I will start with 1 hour, 30 minutes, and see how it goes, and then from there we'll build from there and things like that. Or I could go never can the Canada Gamma Gadangbi, Allo Gamme Fanny, your diaspora, never can the calendar. Friday ni ba energy war, Niji war, okay, Akake. Batran Africa no ni on game on wa chon on wa wi organu to gamalala or promote wo he can be one more because if it mo fiam mo ashanti mo e kwa mo e gamelo on wa mo he no watch you guys say no do mo shoduba o benel bon no feel no na asane benakani wo ka show e ba na gbe bye bye for now.
Diaba, maka. Entertainment and sports, maka. I say politics, maka. Royal Black Disease, Assembly Safwa, Bia Assembly Puno, Sanepi Adekami, Ekome ya Kotokumi, Ekome ya Misegbe, you want love fake hanye, maka. Royal Black Disease, Diaba, maka. All the trending issues, maka maka. I say politics, maka maka. Entertainment and sports, oh, maka maka. RBJ diaba, where you full from cry. I say me safwa, yeah I say me puno. Sa say me no ba, yeah 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 beka. Send ye betino, sa pepe na ye beka no. Maka maka, akesane kwete wo. Wabaye no ni wona je no na ke. Wabaye no ni wona je no na ke. Say your politics ah, RBJ beka, oh beka. Hey sports ah, RBJ beka, oh beka. Entertainment too eh, RBJ beka, oh beka. Trending issues, RBJ beka, oh beka. Maka maka ye diaba oh ye beka. Maka maka ye diaba oh ye beka. Royal Black says diaba oh ye beka. Royal Black says diaba oh ye beka. Assembly safwa, bie assembly puno. Sane pia de kami, ekome ya kotokumi, ekome ya misegbe. Ni won love fake hanye maka maka. Royal Black says diaba maka maka. All the trending issues, maka maka. I say politics, maka maka. Entertainment and sports, oh, maka maka. Maka maka. Maka maka. Maka maka.
I would up on a bit. Film.
Yeah.
Where them a chat?
Turn it up, hey.
Turn up.
Hamdo. Man bugo please. Alhamdulillah. Ha. Je m'appelle man bugo please. Django. Where I come from, man no decline. Django. It's a dream come true. When we step in at the yard, me to song when a man go decrease. Django. Mama mente alhamdulillah. Django. Me go speed and they can't jump me tie. Django. This a ghetto anthem for the street. Ah, boom, them I know say a time for the lie. They started from the icon thing. Me chichi on what is a python thing. Star boy from a jungle, and me everybody got all in my eyes on thing. Now my song is a bangari. Alla mum poppy champagne. From utumi na to hallelujah to the zaman na my hit ball lega tangari.
Enti se me faha, me faha. Yes, eba me hona se me so ha. She me shoe, bomb me tie. Met the sound do be na me buggy tie. Shubiru, shabire. Fama sum sana ma ya habire. Gogo, gaga, hamdo, Django.
Maybe tune me kwa sata mari. Mapasema kwa tipata wari. Mede batu gringo, ringo, wapen. Baya me hutisha sata wari. Madi biti beshasha kwa de. Nimi jimi niti shaun kwa made. Shami konya frasge. Si ufiri midini kwa sawan kwa nade. Beji kisi mwa.
Me faha. Yes, eba me hona se me so ha. She me shoe, bomb me tie. Met the sound do be na me buggy tie. Shubiru, shabire. Fama sum sana ma ya habire. Gogo, gaga, hamdo, Django.
Okay, now do the dance only. Alla mama me fans only. Check it there, papi do, what's it there? Too more, let's give him an example only. Pretty girl, come squeeze my thing. Rabbit me, yeah, me too style. Alla move to makabira, muna zuwa gari kamandara, cool style. Sound and if I was sum se kaboom. Fantana beje sam shoka goom. Rastaman say, ah boy, you know too good. Up say me really want tabatum. And to my ghetto family. My shot and I yene samiri. Me I pray God help you. Cause amen munye na mubeki kamiri.
Enti se me faha. Yes, eba me hona se me so ha. She me shoe, bomb me tie. Met the sound do be na me buggy tie. Shubiru, shabire. Fama sum sana ma ya habire. Gogo, gaga, hamdo, Django.
Let's send the microphone.
Osajifo Entertainment.
King Jerry, rhythm style. And then let's hear you one. So we a papa and so the penny. I said my money de minu. Na no nyami ne bedi manse. Jele ni wo yo ne. Kofi pakwe sa de sanye. No ninge you ofi. Na no ma penny ba yemi. Shake me moe. Agami moe. Agami moe. Money mysteria. Money mysteria. Money mysteria. Nyanyo mileno ni million no one no nyomi. Anyo mini watawa ya jela mi dogma yomi. Mie me wonsa ni ole ke shijenjeke. Onye mie ya no webe onyele. No ne yo e wo opele. Shisani ole ke no mabikele. Mie u papa masideni. No press no kind of mentie. Sanyoli ake ajomie. Hey ajomie. Mimona jole o yolo mole. Davida. Iwanu kwale jele mi akelo momo bagbe lo mo lo. Yo wa se bati ni mo bagbe mi eyan lo. Mi ke bo ake ajomie. Shake me mo ajami mo ajami mo.
So mystery one no. Wamuna mi uchim, okame unsem phone pa. Said that what's my cha-cha no. Media na meaning, some come for media from. I want media na me na fra. When I'm in Kwane, him said you want try. Home for more. When I'm for more. Enough for more. You I'm pedias. When you're the one you say shram yo. I'm for more. That's why I'm in the metis. So who jump bless? No man cares. No night, no time.
Jerry.
You outside.
Pretending they love you much, but they hate you more. How can I know? But my heart's so pure, that's why God bless me more. So they hate me, but no panaju. Mokumi, makume mu vita. Minyobia ejonya miye. Shake me moe, agami moe, agami moe. Money mysteria, money mysteria, money mysteria. Shake me moe, agami moe, agami moe. Money mysteria, money mysteria, money mysteria.
Every level get different devil. Them a me go. We know what's a kakadi ama to a try and tula. Wrong turn, one taller G. Watch any young man in my phone, no yeah, in the presence of my enemies. My cup runneth over, it's a no here. Everybody bring your calabash. One shot no, she won't cut a minji. My famous only my jibo ba minjali. The ones who they call you friends, if you them, maybe them live for me away. Them boy there can't set me up on no games, don't buy me no lonely beers. Aye, why them a pray me, them a bad mind me, them can't overstand on me done never ready. Well I show no excess in house in this lyric of gorilla warfare. Guaranteed I'ma go with shit. Lyric I can't turn them in a them place like Taibo. My name not really mean a massa blank. Skank man a skank to the soul of Gina gang. Welcome to Jam Rock, the one ya. Welcome to Saigon. Well I this ya lion come to slew when if I spit away I think I'm a dragon. Me a the talk of the town, one thing we keep 10 toes down. Head side, that's the only one me fit to when me proud. Nobody never carry last. The only last me carry is when me have to cut the snakes on the grass.
Me na beg friend and me na keep friend farmer. Keep my parties close and my enemies closer. Now the whole of them are bad. Wait them man, I who that I come. Wait them man, them think we get come. Wait them man, me a the done black. Man a band leader, me na follow. You where we go do now, catch on Joe. Even your coffins call me your go. Suddenly I'm a hate of my dog. Man a band leader, me na follow. You where we go do now, catch on Joe. Even your coffins call me your go. Suddenly I'm a hate of my dog. 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 And these, I'm a hate of my dog.
Oh, Black, you talking this, you know, let's go off. Oh.
Hello there. Welcome to Trend Africa, where we give you the best of live streaming across all states in the US. We also do web designing, event planning, emceeing, app creating, and promotions. Or if you want to shoot an advert for your business or a show, you can contact us on +1773 312 0318. For more information, you can visit our website at www.trendafricaonline.net and also on our social media platforms at Trend Africa TV. You can download our app Trend Africa Online on the Google Play Store and App Store. Trend Africa, redefining Africa.